Hello and thank you for stopping by. Today this is not a DIY video, but a new acquisition that I just picked up. This is a John Deere F510. Never seen one of these before. If any of you have worked on these before, or point out some of the features or problems or benefits of it, post it in the comments down below. For those of you that follow my channel, you know how I go for the old equipment. And this old gal has been around. It's a John Deere F510. I haven't worked one of these before, and the history on this is that it was down in Florida and used to work some commercial property. Gentleman retired, gave it to his son over by Port Jervis, and he was using it for the last couple of years. And recently he put a new belt on it, and it chewed the belt up, and he couldn't figure out why. He just went out and bought a new machine. Now this is pretty beat up. We have this deck over here that was a DIY repair. This metal, I don't believe this was a deck. I don't know what it came off of, but it's pretty thick. And you can see they cut notches so they could bend it to come around the deck. I'm not sure if I'm going to repair this deck, cut it out, find another piece of a deck to put on here. I have a couple of deck housings around, or maybe just leave this and fill in the weld and fill it back there. This isn't for sale. This is something that I'll be using myself. I don't have a zero turn, and I have a lot of trees to get around. This tire doesn't hold air, and the back tire doesn't hold air, the one that turns it. Now under here everything looks all right, but the belt that's burning up is the one that goes from the engine to the deck. Now a neighbor of mine came over and was looking at it, and I didn't notice it before, but while both of us were eyeballing it to see what could be possibly chewing up the deck, notice there's a block of wood under here. So not only do we have this repair over here, which, you know, gets you by, it's okay, we have a wooden deck. So I'm gonna have to pull this deck off, see what's involved. Only thing I could figure is maybe one of these spindles is frozen, or an idler pulley is frozen in the back, or this just might be out of alignment. But as far as I can tell, this looks okay. Now this is interesting over here. Take a look at this pulley. I haven't seen a belt wear pulley that way. It almost looks like the edge of a knife. It's sharp. I'm thinking this might have had a lot of rust on it, and maybe it was ground down to get the rust off. None of it's on this pulley over here. This is a different pulley altogether here. This pulley looks different from this pulley here. So I'm gonna have my homework to do over. I have to figure out how to get this deck off. Looks like right off the bat these pins have to come out, one on each end, and back there somewhere. So once I figure this out and get the deck out, I'll show you what this deck looks like underneath. And we have this hookup over here. It looks like it's to keep the spring tight. Maybe the spring is stretched out, I don't know. But again, once I get this off, I'll show you what I find. It looks like there's going to be plenty more videos just on this mower alone. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by giving it a like. It does help. And in the comments below, let me know whether you liked it or didn't like it, and if you're looking forward to more videos on this mower. Until next time, stay safe.